Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Yoruus speaking and welcome to another game. This time it's going to be a duel. This is an information era start duel played by GMR, which is Giant Multiplayer Robot, and this is a tournament that is organized on Civ Fanatics forum. The link to the thread is in the description below this video. So this is information start. I choose for this tournament Rome, just because, well, the rules for the tournament are like round 1 is information era, round 2 is modern era or something like that, and then industrial, and so on and so on. So this time I'm up against Really Tane, which is actually the organizer of this tournament, and he picked Japan. You probably ask, why do you pick Rome? Well, I was looking for something that is good, for the whole tournament. As what I mean is like the Rome unique ability makes them just good, and I mean like overly good for every era, because you get that extra boost to production for buildings everywhere. Now my plan for this game is going for XCOM and making Oxford University as quick as possible. So I will get to what was that technology where the Hubble telescope is, where you actually can see everything. So I will be able to see his land, and this is actually what I think is the best opening if other players didn't play their games in tournament yet, especially someone that goes against Tommy and T that has Spain. Really, man, you gotta go for Hubble telescope as fast as possible with Oxford University to just get those satellites that you can see all the land and discover natural wonders. If Tommy will beat you to that, oh man, you're in trouble. He will get insane amount of cash instantly. So please go Oxford University ASAP. Now, so I went for Ironworks first. Well, I don't have to rush Oxford that much, but I will definitely go for Oxford University. I will try to make Hubble telescope, and I will try to use the Great Scientist. And I will try to use Hubble telescope to get those Great Scientists and go for XCOM ASAP. My capital looks very nice. I mean, like, it's on a hill. We've got marble in here, aluminium, coal, oil, cow, horse, another cow, silver. Cutie, cutie, cutie. Very, very nice. I like it. I like it. Now the question is where to plant the other cities. Yeah, definitely something in the north, and definitely something to the east. Yeah, that looks like it. So now GMR, it's kind of a play by email. Yeah, as you can see, next player turns. It's a hot seat based game. When you send turns in between. So hopefully it will work out very well. I did messed up sending like 2 or 3 turns, and probably I did not record them. So like for here, I think I skipped like 2 or 3 turns. With not much happened. I did plan those cities. I started to work on Oxford University, my capital. Then I planned in city, and suddenly, oh man, I cannot finish Oxford University just yet. I had to build Oxford Universities in my 2 other cities. So I will be able to finish Oxford University in my capital, which is happening right right now. And with Oxford University, I will make Oxford University and go for Hubble telescope. Public school, no, 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 no. Who cares about public school? Next stop we want at Kuma is production. Really, production. Oh, and of course, I'm afraid you missed that part. Sadly, I missed that recording. But I did went for autocracy. Uh, so I took the bonus for production. I took the science and food from capital, +5 food and +5 science from capital, and double quantity of strategic resources, just because you can get the ideology ASAP. And I was like thinking, alright, this is information era start, so basically it's going to be a fast war thing, so let's just go autocracy. I was thinking for a second, go for example liberty, get a free settler. Yeah, there we go, choose free tech, and we go for this is the name of the technology, satellites. And hello there Japan, Kyoto, Osaka, and Tokyo. Very well. So as you can see, I did discover the natural wonders right now. So really, I think this is the best option to deny. Of course, send your units ASAP to scout if you go against Spain and if you go against Tommy and T. But I think this is, I messed this up. This could have been done like probably turn 3 of this game, but I went for ironworks first. I built university, then I planted 2 cities, so I had to build 2 next turns for universities, and then I got Oxford University. I'm sure that this can be done a lot faster. And if you do not want to do it like this, you can always, I think you can finish up rationalism quicker and get free tech. I think that's pretty beneficial if you go against Spain. I mean, like 1k gold is, it's quite a lot. It's quite a lot. I mean, like there's not too much you can buy, but 1k gold at quick speed and information era, it's a lot. So definitely deny that from Spain if you want to do it like that. All right, production, right? Production. Yoruus, windmill, windmill, windmill. Yes, choose the windmill, man. Choose the. I'm just focusing on production because well, my plan is basic. Make as much production as possible and build some paratroopers ASAP. Go to XCOM, burn those grain scientists to get to XCOM, and drop XCOM on Japan. Simple. Simple like that. Yeah, so sending a production to Rome. Yeah, there we go. We like production a lot. I mean, like, you only need 50 production or 40 something production in any of your cities, just because each and every unit you build basically has 50 production cost. So you spam like units in one turn, and this is basically what information and those late game duels are. Uh, what you basically need to do in those games, you need to get your production as much as possible, so you'll just spam units as fast as possible, because it's not about saving units, it's about killing units. Those late era games, at least in my opinion, you just need to kill enemy units faster faster than he can produce them. So you want to produce those units as fast as possible as well, and this is basically my goal in this game. Make as much production, benefiting production things in my cities, set up those paratroopers, and then just spam XCOM with autocracy boost to military units production, extra experience, and the last tenant combat bonus. That's my plan for this game, and we shall see how this will work out. Hello, Biblos. Yeah, the only problem is when you actually take satellites, you don't meet those city-states. You still need to meet them. And I cannot put spies in Japan cities. I need to get there with my units to actually see those. So I'll be able to put spies in those cities. Oh, I'm actually first at production. Very nice. So this game is definitely working well for me. Rome has much more population than Japan's capital. My cities are pretty decent, and I have quite a lot production, and I just gain that technical advantage. I do believe that those duels should be played without wonders, especially Hubble telescope. If I will manage to get that, this will really speed up my science. And like that science cost is, there's no point really of getting science buildings, especially that this game is only domination victory. No other victory is actually available in this game. So basically what you want to focus on is as much production as possible and just get crucial tech. So I don't know, nukes, stealth bombers, XCOMs. I dislike nukes, and basically with this city I could only bomb Tokyo, or he could only bomb Kumae, unless he would plant a frontal city, but I don't think he went Liberty. I don't believe I even checked that. I should have, but I didn't. So basically I would have to get a frontal city to use nukes efficiently. Then you have a choice of stealth bombers, but stealth bombers are, well, they are not that far, but still they are kind of range dependent and your city can be nuked. So I decided, after all, to go for XCOM. You probably ask why. Well, first of all, XCOM is very well. The hammer cost of XCOM is basically the same as any other information era unit, so mobile infantry and all that good stuff. But they got a lot of strength. Oh, there we go. And I'm finishing the tenant right now. And I'm getting a Clausewitz Legacy. Receive a 25% attack bonus to all military units for 50 turns. That's crazy. For those late game, I mean, for this information era duel, it's crazy. I mean, like 25% attack strength on an XCOM 110 plus 25%. There's like what, 27 and a half. So that's 137.5 combat strength just like that, not counting promotions. And you still get those tenants for extra experience on your military units, so that's awesome. Now I'm able to put spies in his cities. Now basically if you go for XCOMs, you gotta remember about that you need to have vision of the field of the tiles you want to send them on. So the best defense against XCOMs is, first of all, don't allow enemy units to see your cities, because, well, XCOM surprise attack works like that suddenly someone goes for, oh, he just finished Manhattan Project, so he's going for nukes. I dislike nukes a lot. So getting back to XCOMs, if you, for example, if you surround your city with workers and he can only put a spy in your city, you cannot send XCOM on workers. If those tiles are occupied by civilian units, you cannot land XCOMs there. So the best defense against XCOMs, when they don't have the vision of your capital, just surround your cities with units, civilian units, military units, any unit. So basically you cannot drop XCOM on that. And in this game, as you'll probably see later on, well, okay, I will not spoil anything more. Let's just focus on what we see on the screen right now, and what we see is I'm preparing factories, just getting some production boost and getting some paratroopers. I think I will change the, exactly. I did change the paratrooper, so I will be having at least a couple of paratroopers when Hubble telescope will finish, and when Hubble telescope will finish, I will just burn those great scientists to get to XCOMs ASAP. So I want to have some paratroopers pre-built, so I will be able to upgrade them instantly to XCOM, because the upgrades from paratroopers to XCOM is extra cheap. It's like upgrading from infantry to mobile infantry, or mechanized, to mechanized infantry. It's extra cheap. And the hammer cost is, well, it's not that. This is just because the hammer cost is not that big, but it's a huge upgrade in combat strength. Right, hello there, Osaka. Yeah, production 20 hammers ahead, so that's quite a lot. And will I pick that tenant? Yeah, there we go. Close? No, come on. Decide. Close with legacy. Yes, there we go. Extra. I was just thinking about if it's actually the right moment to do it. I'm like 50 turns, but I'm thinking like, what? I'm gonna get XCOMs in like 4 turns. I mean, like, it's definitely a right moment to get this done. Paratroopers, go go go! And please give me more hammers. Yeah, food and hammer tile is definitely something worth working on. Nukes, I'm not that much afraid of nukes. As I said, he can only bomb Kumae at this point, which really doesn't matter to me that much. Sure, it would send me back just a little bit, but it's nothing extra too special to worry about. Yeah, I want to meet that city state so I can send more trade routes from Rome. It's like 8 trade routes instantly, so you can basically send 6 between your cities for extra production, and then you can use the other trade routes to just get some extra gold from city states. Of course, if you have city states on the map. Hello there, Marine. What you doing? What can you do? Nothing useful. I always wondered why on this start you get Marines. I mean, like Marine, I have never built a Marine in a game, in a normal game, never. And I mean like never Marine. I don't even know what do they upgrade for into, if they upgrade into something at all. Make a proposal. Okay. Well, I think I'm not the host of the World Congress. I think he met me first. Not like it matters that much at this point of game. Yeah, he like science funding only like increased generation of great scientists. Who cares? It's really this at quick speed. Even at normal speed, I think that industrial like I played a couple of industrial duels in Gods and Kings, and even at normal speed, with industrial start, later on your city spam units in 1 turn. So, like, whole the map is covered with units, and all you gotta do is, as I said, just fight your way through enemy units and like make more kills than he does, than the enemy does, and just have greater production. So you outproduce them and try to kill as many units as possible, but losing less. Don't care about the healing, retreating, just like trade hits and do as much damage as possible. That's the that's the way how late era duels work. Well, let's go and meet Biblos. Next turn. Yeah, I'll soon meet him and get at least a little bit of vision of Tokyo. I think I messed this up just a little bit. I mean, like, I was able to put spies in his cities. I mean, like, what, turn after satellite? So I guess you kind of see those cities after all when you get satellites, but you still don't meet city states. So that's mm, probably a good question. What did just happen? Yeah, I did got 2 paratroopers. Yeah, Marine, you gotta back up. Citadel! What you doing in here, Citadel? I mean, like, what? Why did you put a Citadel there, mate? I have no idea. And how did he get a great general so fast? Did he went honor or something like that? Hmm, interesting. I'm sad that I didn't check the demographics diplomacy screen or diplomacy screen. I think I never checked this game. I was just like, focused on my game plan, and I didn't care much about anything else in this game. Probably should have checked that. Right, Hubble telescope next turn. This will yield me 2 great scientists, which... Oh, a settler. Right. I was thinking about making a settler just for extra hammers, because I was hoping that I can surprise him with XCOM drop, so I will have enough time, so my capital will not have to build up units instantly, and I will have enough time to make a settler and get even more advantage. That was actually my plan at this point, I think. But my hammer advantage, yeah, I have 25 hammer advantage at this point, so that's quite a lot. That's 50% of his whole production. So that's quite a lot at this in this era, really. Okay, yours. I think you have enough for this turn, right? Right. Hello there, Hubble telescope. I do believe I will have recordings of 2 turns. In here, I just like I combine all of this. I maybe not this, but somewhere later on, I had a problem with sending a turn. Alright, I will not spoil anything. Just be prepared to see 2 times the same turn later on in the game, so you will not be surprised. I just am not that experienced with GMR. Well, alright, let's leave that topic right now, and we've got Hubble telescope. I got 2 scientists. Now I should just burn them right away and get to nanotechnology. It's not like that huge of a deal. I'm like, it's still only 5 turns, so the science goes pretty quick in here. Oh, did I actually? Yeah, I actually thought about bomb shelters. So yeah, XCOM, bomb shelters, then stealth bombers, and yeah, the rest of the good stuff. Yeah, so this shave off 5 turns of XCOM. Not that great. I mean, not that much, but still something. Probably was it worth building? I think so. I mean, like it wasn't a huge deal, and I was not threatened by an early attack. If somebody goes straight up to military, goes like modern armor right away, get some rocket artillery or mobile SAMs or any of those good stuff right away, you probably could be in trouble. But he was not making army this game. I mean, at the start of the game, so I knew I have some time to actually wander around the tech tree and build a wonder or build some buildings and all the good stuff that just adds up to your production quickly. And this kind of works well. You see, it's like XCOM 1 turn 56 production in my capital, so basically it's an even overkill on those units right now. There you go, add Q XCOM. There we go. And hello there, first XCOM. Why, Firaxis, why did you add XCOM to this game is beyond me. But, well, okay. I mean, like, I think well, I was surprised, but XCOM in 1 free-for-all game, if you haven't watched that game, well, if you watched that, you know what I'm talking about. If you didn't watch, I will just make a short story out of it. Well, basically, I was pretty behind in technology, and I was like, all my army was trying to kill one of the players, and then suddenly, boom, XCOM drops on your capital, and my capital is like dead in 1 turn. I absolutely forgot that game, that there were XCOMs, and well, you kind of have to be prepared for them. As I said, you need defenses at information era. If somebody is ahead in technology and clearly don't go for scientific victory, just goes for XCOM stealth bombers. First of all, get some military buildings, I mean defensive buildings in your cities. It's pretty important. XCOM has 110 combat strength. If you add up 2 promotions or 3 promotions, they go up to 150 or something like that. So a city with 100 strength is nothing for them. I mean, like nothing. So get some defensive buildings in your cities. That's the first thing. And the second thing, surround your buildings with units. Because XCOM can only drop on tiles that are free. There's no military or civilian units on that tile, and you gotta have vision of them. So basically, if you surround your city with units, civilian or military units, then they cannot drop XCOM on you. That's really important. Like here, you see, I cannot drop XCOM on the worker. So basically, if he would just have units around his capital, this surprise attack would not work. I will just wait to the next till next turn. Yeah, my marine died. Hero marine, slowing his forces down, like making him think I will attack from that side. And now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 XCOM, and this is more than enough to surround his city. Thankfully, he has 2 workers, so only like I can only drop 3 XCOM in here. But you see, I drop 1. Come on, Yoruus, drop that 1 XCOM. And I will instantly get vision of the other tiles because XCOM can drop in and they can move, they can pillage and move, and they don't, pillaging tiles don't cause any unit movement, so that's pretty intense. Now you got a 110 strength unit versus a 90 strength city. Guess who's gonna win? Of course, I cannot attack. I can only bin here, but this doesn't matter. And I think you can drop XCOM on caravans, if I remember correctly. Can you? Or yeah, I was searching for the shock promotion, and yeah, put on the grassland. And the next ones go on. XCOM, boom. Now this is really this range is something you gotta know about. It's 40 tiles. That's a lot on most maps that you play. Free for all games, even a standard size map with 40 tiles, you can basically drop them anywhere. Anywhere. Of course, you will not have the stealth bomber support that's only 20 range, but still, if somebody is crazy behind the tech or they are absolutely not prepared with units to defend their cities, a surprise XCOM attack can be devastating. This is something that you definitely have to think about when you play a late era war or late era game, or well, just basically anything that you do that gets XCOM in the game. So he just dropped in, and I will go in here, yeah, exactly, and pillage, no cost, and I can still move 1 tile. So basically they are devastating. They can devastate your land pretty quickly. On top of that, they have crazy amount of combat strength. They are pretty cheap compared to any other units, and they have a great mobility with that drop. So overall, they are a very flexible, very strong, and very hard to counter units. So you just have to be prepared for them. All right, are we ready to attack? I think we are. Yeah, pillage the uranium and move forward. Hello, XCOM baby. XCOM baby. The funny thing is they shoot green. I don't know if you played XCOM game, but green is, what was that? How was it called? Well, it was the alien weapon, so we actually had to research them and take them up. So basically, this is a superior version of XCOM with some extra alien armor and definitely with alien guns. Yeah, those are XCOM with alien guns. They shoot green. Green slime on. uh, Basically. So they don't have lasers or anything like that. They just have a green goo shooting out of their guns. Basically. So this is basically GG. I mean, like, next turn is GG. Game will continue. We did make more turns, but I will not add commentary to the next turns. I mean, like, there's probably no point. This is this game is over right now, right here. So thank you very much for the game. Really tame, and thank you for organizing the tournament. I know how the brackets will go later on. If you will play more games, I definitely wish you good luck in your games. Well, if not, then just thank you for the game. And well, I hope you'll do a little bit better next time. So one more time, if any of you guys that are actually participating in this tournament and you're gonna play those games in Information Era Start, watch out for XCOMs. And if you're gonna play against Tommy and T, rush satellites so you'll not get wonders. It's definitely very strong. So, anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this short information duel, and see you next time. Best wishes, and Yoruus out.